You're listening to a That Humble Radio production. Now, bringing you the most average quality in sports-related news, headlines, rumors, and opinions. Here's Jordan and Ted with the Max Deal.
That's not basketball.
You're listening to the Max Deal. You hear what I say? Talking sports with your boys Jordan and Ted. By God. This is Jim Ross. By God. Not listening is egregious and horrific. Listening to the show is wonderful and terrific. It's your boys Jordan and Ted. It's your boys Jordan and Ted. It's your boys Jordan and Ted. You're listening to the Max Deal. You hear what I say?
This is
Talking sports with your boys Jordan and Ted. By God. This is Jim Ross. By God. Not listening is egregious and horrific. Listening to the show is wonderful and terrific. It's your boys Jordan and Ted. It's your boys Jordan and Ted. It's your boys Jordan and Ted.
Yes, sir. It's TMD, the Max Deal. Right here on thathumble.com. Ted, the Max Deal is a thing that we do every single week where we talk about sports, we talk about haircuts, we talk about outfits, we talk about these people's personal lives. These people being referred to generally athletes, sometimes fans who get into fistfights in stands, bars. If you don't know me, I'm at Jordan_Verge on Twitter, and I can't do this alone. So who am I joined by every single time I'm joined by you, Ted?
It's Ted on Twitter at TedGITD and Verge. We're back with the Max Deal.
We're back with the Max Deal, baby. We got exclusive content on our website, thathumble.com, as well as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere where you listen to any audio ever. The Max Deal can be found there. Let me tell you, we got YouTube channels on YouTube channels. We just got the one that's, just look up That Humble, you're gonna find us. TikTok, Ted, we're TikTokers. The Max Deal on TikTok is poppin', boy, let me tell you that.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Ted, it is the first Max Deal in July, and let me just say, we don't need that music anymore. Ted, it is the 5th of July, so I would like to just extend my warm American values over to you and say, happy 5th of July, my friend.
Happy 5th of July. I feel like I've been celebrating, I feel like I've been celebrating the 4th of July since the 2nd of July, so it's been a rough couple days.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the best way to celebrate Americans' freedom, right? Just by drinking alcohol and then the next couple of days regretting drinking that
water,
alcohol.
trying to hydrate yourself.
Yeah, you got to stay hydrated. That's one thing I always say. You got to stay hydrated because it's sunny out. You know, it's Phoenix, it's Milwaukee, NBA Finals 2021, Ted. We did it, boys.
Full circle. We're back in the seat of things. Time for some finals, only to start up here again in 3 or 4 months?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about these finals, not talk about the champion, take 6 months off, and then come back, all right? Does that sound cool with you?
Sure.
You know, some teachers take a summer vacation, some students take a summer vacation. The Max Deal, we're built different, all right? We're not going to do that, all right? I don't know what to tell you. That's not going to happen. You're not going to have an easy summer, Ted.
That's right.
All right, yeah. So we said Phoenix, Milwaukee, number 2, number 3. We got the schedule right here. First game's Tuesday. Second game's Thursday, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, Thursday, too. I'm just throwing out dates at you, all right? That doesn't really matter. What matters is that Milwaukee and Phoenix, they both joined the NBA in 1968, and here they are 53 years later playing each other in their first finals matchup against each other. So I got a couple games I want to play with you, Ted. I'm like Jigsaw, all right?
Absolutely, I'm ready.
Okay. It's more of a fill in the blank. Generally, games are kind of like a fun thing with prizes. There are no prizes here, all right? This is a fill in the blank. The last time the Bucks were in the NBA Finals was in blank against the blank. And we're gonna have noises too. So if you get it right, you're gonna hear this.
It was egregious and horrific then, and the same is true now.
I'm just looking at our soundboard, and we got a lot of negative sounds. So the egregious and horrific, that's when you get it right.
Loser.
That's when you get it wrong. All right.
All right, well, we're gonna hear Shaq a bunch.
Charles
all right,
Barkley.
So they played. Oh, why did I? Yeah, you're right. Same show though. They're on the same show.
Yep. A lot of people confuse me as Ted too, so it's weird. And they're like, "Oh, same show."
All right, so they played. I'm gonna say.
As I can hear the Googling going on over there, I hear
There's nothing.
the Twitter
I promise
fingers.
you. Nothing. All right, so they played the Sacramento Kings in 1981.
It was egregious and horrific then, and the same is true now.
There's a lot wrong with what you said. Again, a very valiant effort. I really appreciate everything
That was
you
the wrong
said.
thing. Was that the wrong answer?
It was the wrong answer.
You're supposed to. That was the wrong sound. Dumbass.
Loser. Loser. Loser.
I don't even know how. This is a game I created right now, and I don't know how to do it.
I was like, wait, did I just hit that? I was guessing.
I want to say the Kings weren't even in Sacramento in '81. I might be wrong.
No,
there.
you can't just throw these games at me. I don't know the fucking answer.
I don't know. This is stupid. So it was 1974. Okay.
Okay.
And they lost or they may have won. No, they lost to the Boston Celtics.
They were in a different division or conference then?
Yes, at this point, Milwaukee was in the Western Conference.
Weird.
So that makes the Milwaukee Bucks, with this Eastern Conference Finals win, the first team to have won both a Western Conference Finals and an Eastern Conference Finals.
It's a shame they're gonna lose.
Yeah. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, it is a shame, isn't it? The last time the Bucks won the NBA championship wasn't in 1974. It was in blank against the blank. Let's hear it, Ted.
1981
Loser.
against the New York Knicks.
So I don't know what you just said right there. I said the last time the Bucks were in the finals was in 1974, and then here we're saying 1981 again. You really fixated on that. I think it was the 76ers year. I think the Sixers won in 81. The last time the Bucks won the NBA championship was in 1971, so you're kind of close there, and it was against the Baltimore Bullets.
Loser.
All right.
Shut up, Charles. Shut up.
Listen.
I'll beat you in a game of golf, Charles.
I'm sure you will.
Ping pong, bowling. I will make a triathlon of 3 events, and I'll beat you, Charles.
Oh, I'm down. Okay. Let's go with that. A triathlon. Can our version of this triathlon, can the first one be boxing? So you have to box, and then you have to run 3 miles, and then you have to swim.
With it being our nation's birthday right now,
Almost.
the first event. What?
I mean, it's the 5th of July.
Listen, the 4th of July is all month in my book. I drink all week, all week, all month.
Dude, I drink every day anyways. It doesn't matter. It could be April 13th, and I'm just.
The first event, hot dog eating contest.
Naturally.
The second event, baseball. That's American.
all 9 innings.
Me versus Charles Barkley, 1-on-1, and then the last one, boxing.
I like that you have to be the pitcher and the outfield too, and you're playing at like Fenway, so it's kind of a smaller ballpark, so you can still run around, but goddamn, get it past the get it out of the infield.
Charles ain't touching my heater, brother.
Also, I don't know if Charles is running like that either. I don't know if anyone involved is trying to run like that, so it'd be kind of fun, right?
ESPN would definitely cover that, right?
At least ESPN2. There's no way that ESPN2 wouldn't want the rights to that. I've seen them put some crazy things on that goddamn channel.
You start with the hot dog eating contest, one of America's favorite things to watch on the 4th. And then you go into a baseball game. The ratings would drop then because nobody watches baseball. And then you pick up a boxing fight right after that. Oh, man.
I just feel like...
to hit me up.
Have you ever been in a hot dog eating contest?
No.
Okay, well, I have. And it's not fun. Like, there's no way you'd want to, like, play baseball afterwards, do anything.
That's why I want to box, because then somebody's throwing up.
I think someone's throwing up before you get into boxing. So we already started this game. I think we got to finish it. You know, the last time the Suns were in the finals was blank against the blank. Who do we have?
Loser.
1981.
You're going to get one of these coming up soon.
Against the Chicago Bulls.
Oh!
It was egregious and horrific then, and the same is true now.
I'll give you a half point right there. It was 1993, and it was against the Bulls. And that was during, you know, Michael Jordan's reign of terror when he decided, I'm not going to let anyone else win.
Wow.
Until
I threw a name out there.
Yeah, until I'm not going to let anyone else win, and then I'm going to go play some baseball for a little bit. I'm going to make this small indie movie named Space Jam, and then I'm going to come back.
Small indie movie.
The last time the Suns won the NBA championship was in...
Never.
Whoa!
It was egregious and horrific then, and the same is true now.
Yeah, they have 0 championships. So there you go, Ted. We played a game on the Max deal.
I got one answer out of like 6.
And when you did it, I was surprised too. I should have higher expectations for you. I'm sorry.
I didn't know the answer. I just threw out an Eastern Conference team.
Yeah. Okay, so Chris Paul or Giannis are going to win their first NBA championship. And this is something that I had thought about last night, and it just kind of hit me. I checked the rosters for everyone on the 2021 NBA Finals on either team, okay? And I was thinking, I don't think that there's anyone here who has won a championship before. So I checked the rosters, and I'm right. Nobody on either of these rosters has ever won an NBA championship. So I got to thinking, that seems really rare, right?
I'm sorry, I'm just reading the list.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's...
Yeah, nobody here has won a championship. I have double-checked,
Which
triple-checked.
is strange because they always add like that veteran player to a team, and neither of these did it.
No, I would assume... Well, I had not thought about this at all. I didn't know when the last time this had happened was. And we're not done with games, I guess. When do you think the last time that an NBA Finals featured not one NBA champion on either roster?
I'm going to go crazy here and say the first NBA Finals.
1946. There were no champions. I didn't go any farther than this, but we have 1971. It was Bucks and Bullets. So it's interesting that the Bucks are featured in both NBA Finals, 50 years apart. And this was the last time the Bucks won the NBA championship.
Weird.
Yeah, I guess that's the right way to say it. It is weird. It's just really interesting. 50 years, 5-0. So many years of Jordan, Johnson, Kareem, LeBron, Steph, Kobe, goddamn, Shaquille O'Neal. There were a couple rough patches in the 80s and like late 70s, but yeah, you nailed it. It was like the veteran at the end of the roster who probably didn't get any playing time, but they have a ring. So there we go.
Like the Channing Frys.
Yeah, Channing Frys, like the Derek Fishers. Yeah,
Derek Fisher, one of my favorite players in all time.
I know that, and I think that's kind of interesting.
Because I grew up watching that Robert Horry, Rick Fox, Shaq, and Kobe team.
Yep. Yeah, and what did they ever end up doing? They ever win a championship? No. It's completely wrong. But Phoenix and Milwaukee, I think you said it already. Who do you have winning the NBA championship?
as much as I like Giannis and respect Giannis's game, I gotta go with the Suns, and only because I have two reasons. I love Devin Booker. I've liked him since he joined from Kentucky, and I really like Chris Paul. And Chris Paul's window here is closing, and Giannis has his whole career ahead of him still to get to the finals. So I want to see CP3 get that ring before the window closes.
Yeah, no, he's for sure the sentimental favorite. I think he's who most NBA fans would want to win. I guess I might be wrong here, but like I was on Twitter and some people just don't like Chris Paul. Was this kind of a surprising...
Yeah, you circa a few years ago.
Yeah, but we're talking about a few years ago. And I can understand that too, because I was watching him play. He's getting his ass handed to him, and like I feel like we're the only ones who are thinking, wow, they need to really stop beating up our boy Chris Paul. But everyone on Twitter is yelling at him that he's flopping and doing all this stuff. I don't see it.
It's because he's LeBron's friend.
Is that it? It's just that's all you have to do to get yelled at for flopping, even though I don't know if you're flopping. I think if you get your head rocked by Boogie Cousins, you're allowed to be on the floor for a second.
Listen, man, people hate winners.
Yeah.
Is that a saying?
And listen, man, people hate winners. Ted, 2021.
People hate winners. That's what they're going to be saying when I'm beating Charles Barkley in a hot dog eating contest.
Listen, man, people hate winners. I like that. That's why everyone loves me. It's weird. I guess I don't understand it. The 2017-2018 Rockets starting lineup. We're not going to play any games. It was Chris Paul, James Harden, PJ Tucker, Trevor Ariza, Clint Capella. And let me tell you, if any of those names sound familiar with this playoff run, it's not a coincidence. There's no such thing as a coincidence. PJ Tucker's Bucks have eliminated James Harden from the Nets, Trevor Ariza from the Heat, and Clint Capella from the Hawks. And now, they can knock out Paul in the finals.
That would be something, huh?
Yep, it would be something. We mentioned him a couple times already today. Our boy, Charles Barkley, as we turn our attention over to the TMDatron. Charles Barkley, when...
We've never called it that before.
The TMDatron. 5,000. Next week it'll be 6,000.
Also, I have to say that's an interesting. I forgot to mention this earlier. It's an interesting shirt you have on. They're in the finals. I don't know if you know.
Oh, what? You're the Montreal Canadiens shirt? Oh, it's just it's laundry day. I threw it up. I just threw it on. No reason for it. No, there's no like Team USA stuff behind me or anything to celebrate the 5th of July. I don't know. I just figured it's just a nice shirt.
I mean, that's fair. I'm just saying the Canadiens are in the Stanley Cup Finals losing 3-0.
Yeah, they're down 3-0, and tonight they will probably get swept. And listen, I don't care about hockey. That's one thing I do need to say. I just really do not care about hockey, but I will be watching this Game 4 because I love seeing celebrations.
That's fair.
And that's how you get me into hockey, too. Put a team down 3-0, I'm going to have to watch at most 4 games,
That's the best way to look at it, I guess.
Ted, Charles Barkley, friend of the show. When you think of Charles Barkley in context of the weekly thing that we do, what do you think of?
I think he's just a goofball.
In a good way. We like him. An endearing goofball. I think Chuck is great.
That's what I mean. Like he's the comedy on the show,
Yeah, friend of the show, Charles Barkley. How can you say comedy on the show and then I scroll over and see Shaquille O'Neal over here, as if Shaquille O'Neal is the straight man? Anyways, so I
want to let that sit for a second.
All right, sometimes okay, it doesn't matter. So you have the Phoenix Suns And you're also anti-Charles Barkley. Clearly, you want to...
I'm not anti-Charles.
You want to fight him? You want to beat him in a hot dog contest? Play baseball with him?
I'm looking to get a bag, all right? There's a bag to be had. I don't know. I'm not going to take on Kenny Smith.
No. Dude, Kenny Smith, I don't think his knees are not there. I think you could beat him in any sport.
I think me versus Charles Barkley would be fun. It would be competitive. ESPN would have us both mic'd up saying some outlandish things.
Dude, mic'd up boxing?
Why has that never been a thing?
It's like, oh, shit. No, for the inaugural That Humble boxing tournament, that's right, it's a tournament, a one-night tournament. That's what we're going to be doing. Everyone's going to be mic'd up. All right. Well, you have the Phoenix Suns, and clearly you are... when I say anti-Charles Barkley, I don't mean you're against him. I mean that you're just saying the opposite of everything he's saying, okay?
Okay.
Last show, guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'm going with the Milwaukee Bucks. No. Okay, nothing not be anything on there. Yeah, hey, Ernie, stop! It's coming down, Ernie.
What's happening? Right?
I don't know if that's that music is copyrighted or anything, but Charles Barkley, he guaranteed that the Milwaukee Bucks will win the NBA Finals.
I don't understand, Charles.
Let's hear it.
Give me a second. I have to look up something.
Oh. That's not something that you can say during a show,
all right,
an audio show that we're recording. If I ask you a question, you can't just be like, give me a second, I'm doing something. No, this is what you're doing right now.
I had to look up. I didn't want to sound stupid, all right?
Let's hear it.
I didn't want to sound stupid. Why did this man not pick his former team?
Yeah, no, I get it. And he's been rooting for the Suns on the Western side. But you're right. No, he's a former Phoenix Suns great.
Luck.
It's possible, but the thing is, he's been really good with his guarantees this postseason.
But he couldn't read the fucking playoff map.
Well, that was years ago, all right? That it was 2 months ago. He's on a 5-game guarantee win streak. So do you think that means anything right now?
I don't know.
Is he going for 6?
I don't know. Charles just made me mad. If you're a former team, you pick them.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I hope the Phoenix Suns never invite him to anything ever again.
No, his heart is with them, but I guess maybe his brain isn't.
No.
I don't know.
No. That's why he never won a ring.
Yep.
He's not loyal.
Well, I don't know.
What's that
song? These hoes ain't loyal. Is that what you're going for?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there was Charles Barkley. This is the last thing I have on Chuck for today. He's just so funny. I love Charles Barkley so much. Friend of the show.
Ooh, that's boss, Shadell Castro. That's something you don't see often. A cougar that's not in the wild. Oh man, Tara August, our boss Tara August. She's there giving.
Can I get? What did you say right there?
I said, what the?
Ooh, that's boss, Shadell Castro. That's something you don't see often. A cougar that's not in the wild. Oh man.
Why is he out here like that?
Oh man, this is the last episode of Inside the NBA for the season. So they're just going all out there. They're going fishing.
They don't do it for the finals?
No. ESPN and ABC have the rights for the finals.
But they can't do the show still?
No, they don't.
That's weird.
That's something that they've just, they haven't been doing, and I think that needs to change come like next year or maybe this year.
Inside the NBA is to cover the triathlon.
Oh yeah, I think Inside the NBA needs to cover like all of the sports, like that the challenge that's coming up, with Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. Yes. That might be tonight, right?
Is it?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I thought you were the golf expert. Bryson
DeChambeau.
Ooh, that's boss, Shadell Castro. That's something you don't see often. A cougar that's not in the wild.
Ooh, gets me every time. I see this.
Our boss, Tara
that gets me.
And that's their boss too. Is that how you talk to your boss?
Absolutely not. I don't even have a boss right now.
Hell yeah, dude. Me neither. Unemployed gang, right? No.
Fidel Castro, that's something
You're
you
not
don't see
unemployed,
often.
right? Hold on, is this something you're breaking news?
No.
Hey, so when they covered the Inside the NBA, when the Inside the NBA covers the triathlon, I think you should be in Charles' seat.
Okay. We can do this
Man.
if you want.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Not this quote that's happening right here.
No.
Who would we make this? Would you be making this comment towards me? Like, what do we?
No, I'd be getting ready to eat hot dogs.
Okay.
Fidel Castro, that's something you don't see often. A cougar that's not in the wild. Oh man.
He said that before. He has absolutely said that before. He was in the mirror before this, like practicing that line. He's like, ooh.
Why do you think that was? You know what? We ask why did he say that. Charles doesn't even know why he said that.
Yeah. So a beautiful moment with Charles Barkley and his boss. I've got another beautiful moment. I was gonna say piped up right here. I don't think that's the right term. Loaded
Not
up.
after
That's
that
not the
clip.
right thing. I've got another beautiful moment right here. It's Monty Williams, Chris Paul.
You don't have to calm down. You don't have to calm down. Chris, going through the finals. You don't have to calm down. You don't have to calm down. Chris.
So
It's adorable.
It's a beautiful moment, you know. I love all these mic'd up moments. I love it when it's not someone like screaming. Well, no, I like that too. But this is a nice moment. Monty Williams coached with Chris Paul when he was out in New Orleans, so they're coming full circle right here.
Okay.
Calm down, coach. You don't have to calm down. You don't have to calm down.
That's cute. I really hope he wins.
Yeah, I do too.
Um,
Did you? I'm sorry to interrupt.
Go
you
for it.
talking
Yeah,
about
what's going on?
CP3. Did you see the? I think it was a TikTok. I'm not sure though. Now that I say that, it could have been a Twitter video of like Pat Bev like talking shit to Chris Paul, and then like the next, it's like during the whatever, was it the finals, Western Conference Finals?
yeah.
And like it's like a little highlight reel of like Pat Bev and Chris Paul, and then the next clip is Chris Paul putting the NBA Finals hat on.
No, I
It was
haven't
so
seen that, but
sick.
they were going back and forth this season or this
It was like
postseason.
It was like a little like few second montage of clips of him, and then it cuts to CP3 putting the hat on, like "F you, Pat Bev" sort of thing. It was hilarious.
Yeah. Speaking of FU Pat Bev, we got a not so beautiful moment right here.
That was called. Oh, what? I mean,
You know what?
Wait, Pat Bev? Oh, I didn't even know we were gonna have Pat Bev in the next clip. That was just full circle.
Yeah, it was. So this is Pat Bev near the end of Game 4 Western Conference Finals. He said, "Yo, fuck this guy. Fuck this little dude," and he shoved him. That's what he. That's what he said. Exact quote. Yo,
This
fuck this little dude.
I think that actually was one of the clips in that,
Yeah.
in that montage. Yeah, it was.
oh, what? I mean,
And these guys have history, like you were talking
Look at
about in that
Devin
montage.
Booker just looks confused. Devin Booker looks confused.
It's like, yo, what the fuck happened? Look at Frank Kaminsky, my boy, right here. Okay, he could have stopped any of this. He could have stopped this from happening. He could have been like a president's bodyguard or whatever, and jumped in front of the push, jumped in front of the proverbial bullet. But look at this. He just let it happen.
oh, what? I mean,
Then he doesn't do anything to break it up.
No, he doesn't. He gives him a
like
little
as it gets,
shove.
Patrick
Look at this.
Beverley losing control.
Jay Crowder's ready to knock his head off.
Yeah. And dude, I just like this little shove that.
I like.
Look at this
Play
man's
back.
little
Watch
shove. right
Pat Bev kind of does like a half a swim move around Kaminsky.
To him, and he reacted inappropriately.
You've been chirping all like as it gets. Patrick
Chris Paul looks like
Beverley
he
losing
died.
Control.
Oh,
Said something, Paul said something to him, and he reacted.
dude, that's shitty. Like, yeah, look, he's on the floor right now.
He's dead. Chris Paul dead.
Listen, that was an aggressive shove.
It was, but was it? He got shot by a gun. Like what? What happened there?
We do you remember last
He
week?
is friends with LeBron. He is LeBron taught him a thing or two about over exaggerating.
Listen, he's in those State Farm commercials. You know, he's got some lessons right there. You know, like a good neighbor, he needed someone to be there to catch
What if
him.
another Chris Paul showed up like in the State Farm attire?
Cliff
and
Paul shows up.
Cliff
Dude,
Paul, yeah.
imagine if, you know, when Chris Paul got COVID, what if like Cliff Paul showed up?
Why didn't anybody talk about that?
Cliff Paul, he has the mustache. Everyone, like Cliff Paul, you know, he's coughing and stuff because, you know, he's, you know, pulled the curtain back a little bit. It's Chris Paul. Everyone's like, yo, what are you doing? Why are you here? Get out of here.
He's like, I'm Chris slash Cliff is like,
different guy.
Not me.
Do you remember last week we got audio of Monty Williams talking about that that play where Pat Bev like kicked out Chris Paul's legs and Chris Paul bounced and all that? He didn't say it was a dirty play or anything like that.
Do I think it was a dirty play? No.
That's his response to to this right here. He's like, listen, do I think it was a dirty shove? No, I don't.
And then they asked him about what he thinks about Kaminsky not stepping up, and he said it's egregious and horrific.
Listen, we're gonna fine and suspend Frank Kaminsky for not taking that shove.
Yeah,
Do I
he
think it was a dirty
honestly,
play?
he honestly, he should have been the one to fall. Step in front of it like you're a Secret Service and go down for your boy.
What if he like stepped in front of it and then like went down like a charge, like he started flopping backward?
Sportsmanlike as it gets, Patrick Beverly loses
Come on, Frank, get in there. Oh, come on, he saw it happen.
He saw it happening, man. Kaminsky needs to be benched all 4 games.
I'm seeing this man.
4.
Look at him, he's grabbing his face.
Look at this man. He's like, ow!
Reacted inappropriately.
You know that episode of Family Guy where Peter hurts his knee
Yeah.
and he's on the ground for like a few seconds?
The only difference is that Peter didn't have Patrick Beverly shoving his ass from behind. Uh-oh.
There's no way that I want to see how he falls now. Now we're just in depth. How does he fall?
Okay, I just need to paint a picture right here. Pat Bev, hands right behind the man's back. All right, Devin Booker's right there. He's not doing anything. Frank Kaminsky's watching it happen.
Looking at it.
Eye contact at the hands. These guys back here, they're all seeing it happen.
Great. He's dancing. Doing great. He's dancing.
Frank Kaminsky could absolutely have done something about it or retaliated better. And I get it, okay? Yes. This is a closeout game. If anyone's going to be getting suspended for the finals, it's going to be the Suns. They don't want that. They did the right thing by not, beating the shit out of Pat Bev.
They should have beat the shit out of him.
Get, like, a bench warmer to do it. God, like, seriously.
Let Kaminsky do it.
Get Frank Kaminsky. I just don't understand why Frank Kaminsky, of all people, couldn't throw a right hook.
Yeah, get benched for 2 games, dummy.
Oh, what? I mean...
Why did I make that little noise?
I can't tell how he falls. Does he go face first or does he land on his knees and then fall forward?
I think Torrey Craig caught him and then Chris Paul said, "Nah, dog, let me go." And then he fell.
Torrey Craig spiked him like Gronk.
Okay, so the thing is he could have caught his balance too.
Oh, what? I mean...
I don't know. That was a pretty aggressive shove. The neck went back. Like, if this was a crash test...
I love Chris Paul. That's all acting.
No.
Give Chris Paul an award. Is Chris Paul in Space Jam? Because he's gonna get an award before that for this acting job.
Remind me about Space Jam in a little bit, all right? But I don't know. I feel like if anything, we've went over a couple of Chris Paul's attacks.
Is there another angle on this?
Let's play it through.
That's as unsportsmanlike as it gets. Patrick Beverly losing control.
He said something. Paul said something to him, and he reacted.
This Craig dude literally just let him fall.
Now's not the time to react.
I think he slipped through his fingers or something.
I want to see. Imagine like Torrey Craig is like a boxing manager, all right, and then Chris Paul is the boxer who's just getting knocked out. The manager has to catch him, all right.
Really losing control.
He said something. Paul said something to him.
He let him fall.
And he reacted.
Chris Paul, he's like 200-something pounds though, right? Like he's a thick boy. Is he?
Torrey Craig looks like he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Catch him.
It inappropriately.
You've been chirping all series
That's
long.
right.
Now's not the time.
Dude, he's wincing. Dude, this is me if I get into like a car accident and it's not my fault. I just start grabbing at my neck like, oh God, oh no. Like if someone like rear ends me, I'm not even in the car. I like park the car, get out of the car. Someone rear ends my car. I get back in real quick. I'm like, oh no, I see witnesses too. That's also called fraud and something I would never do. Just in case, insurance.
Chris Paul did though.
Chris Paul did right there.
State Farm not going to insure this man after they see the fraud.
Listen, this has people looking back at this crazy screen that Steven Adams had.
Why do I do it?
I always forget that YouTube has advertisements. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, it's also interesting to think about that all the Suns fans always get in fights, and now the Suns get into a fight there.
Yeah,
and
no.
they didn't. Suns and 4 guy could have beat up Pat Bev right there.
So a lot of people, after seeing that shove from Pat Bev to Chris Paul, are recalling this from it was a playoff game. Steven Adams setting a screen on Chris Paul. I don't know how else I can set it up.
I forgot Pat Bev played for the Houston.
Open in the first half, back in there, battling for the board. Oh, big time string. Beverly down. Adams Robinson. Robertson with a three. Beverly was knocked into next week, and he's got to come out.
That's a term that needs to come back. Why does nobody say knocked into next week anymore?
I would say knocked into the third row.
Yeah, no, I'm going to start saying knocked into next Tuesday, which, for this case is like tomorrow. But, and you know what? That depends on how bad the knockout was. Oh, knocked out into next Thursday.
Derek Rose. Not Derek Rose.
Pat Bev? Russell Westbrook?
No.
Reggie Jackson?
Nate Robinson was knocked out until next Christmas.
Yeah. Not this upcoming Christmas, the next Christmas.
Yeah, next.
By Steven Adams.
I'm just trying to see this replay, honestly, dog.
Shot. It goes on Robertson.
Here it is.
Watch this.
Oh. And this has to make J.J. Watt proud. I mean, this is a J.J. Watt
football
shot right here who's sitting in the front row here. Wow.
You lean into him? Martin,
that's pretty good.
Honestly, just like, okay, that probably sucked. He got up and was fine. He shoved Chris Paul. Chris Paul was down for the count. That's a thing I think referees need to start implementing in the NBA. If someone goes down, a 10 count.
1.
10. All right, 1, 2, 3. If they get up, they have to have them look at me, like check the hands.
It's my favorite, the come at me thing.
Yeah, come at me.
With the hands.
Nope, it's over. They're out.
So it's an ejection if you don't get up in 10 seconds?
That's a good way to get rid of flopping. Why is that not something that referees...
You'll never see LeBron flop again.
Adam Silver, why do they not implement a 10 count? Because, okay, if it was an actual egregious and horrific hit, then let's say that person who did it, they're going to get sent out anyways. It's going to be a flagrant. It doesn't matter. But, like, you can get up in 10 seconds if you get pushed like that, right? I get that there was no play clock. The ball time had stopped. But, from tip-off until the final buzzer, I think there needs to be a 10-second,
What if So if that instance Pat Bev gets hurt,
yeah,
he can't physically stand up.
Talk to him, Ted. 10. I gotta grab my my charger. Talk to him, Ted.
Talk to him. So we have the Phoenix Suns, we have the Milwaukee Bucks. And tell us down below if you're watching this on YouTube. Obviously, if you're not watching this on YouTube, hit us up on Twitter. Jordan's Twitter, my Twitter, the Max Deal Twitter. Tell us who you think is going to win here. Down below, are you a Bucks fan? Are you a Suns fan? Tell us who you think is going to win playoff or finals MVP. So put down below who your winner is, and then put down below who your playoffs. I keep saying playoffs. I mean, I guess that works still. Finals MVP down below, and we're not gonna have a prize. That's silly. But yeah, just put down below who you think's gonna win.
This is gonna be something that I'm gonna come back to when I'm putting this together, and I'm gonna think, this is what he came up with. Is that what I'm gonna be saying to myself?
No, all I said was tell us down below in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube who you think is going to win the finals. Oh, and then who you think is going to win finals MVP.
I like it. We will have a prize. What I'll do is I'll send out some Altoids, all right? I'm not giving you a time frame. I'm not telling you when I will be doing it. It will be a surprise.
Box Altoids.
Box Altoids. What were you saying before I...
Carton?
I think it's a Oh, it's a carton, isn't it? The only reason I say Altoids is I look straight and I see a box of... I said a box of... It's a box of Altoids.
Tin?
Oh! Fuck, it's a tin of Altoids. It is a tin. It's a tin, Ted. It's a tin.
I don't know what I was talking about. What were we talking about before?
I'm sorry.
Bev?
Yeah, I'm sorry. The 10 count...
Okay, no. Yeah, so what happens if a player gets hurt like Pat Bev? He gets hurt there, and he can't get up at 10 seconds. Is he ejected? Because he can't physically get up?
I think that they are... Yeah, I think they're just disqualified. Clearly, they're in no shape to compete, you know? We got to keep the game going, guys. Come on, get up.
Okay.
Or you have to tell the... So, if they're down, you have to tell the coach, hey, you got to use a timeout, or your boy's ejected. So, all right, I don't know, I guess. LeBron, was it worth the flop? Like,
that's fair. But if he's actually injured, then...
if he's actually injured, then he can't play anyways, right?
Well, what if he can come back later?
Nope.
Nope. I just want to get the rules down so when Adam Silver sees this video, he understands.
We have Paul Pierce like shitting himself in the finals and or in the playoffs. He won't have that miraculous comeback coming back from that wheelchair. All right, Ted. Suns, Milwaukee. We talked about it. I didn't open up this week the same way I've been opening up the past few weeks. And do you know how that is?
No.
How did we start the last couple episodes? What was our lead story?
The Suns and 4 guy?
Yeah. All right. Well, we got more Suns and 4 guy, Ted.
Oh, no. I thought this man was over.
Nope, this man is not over. This is a video that was on his Instagram story. Again, I follow this guy. It's content. I like it. He's kind of fun. He said, happy Suns and 4, everyone. It was the 4th of July.
This man just put his house out there. He jumped over a kiddie pool. Did he get into a car? Wait, I was not ready for that. I thought he was just like, yeah, America, jump over this thing. You think this is set up, or you think this is real?
He bounced. He bounced, and he went, oh.
Looked like Sammy Guevara. Dude, this is amazing. This needs to be on our intro into the show. Does this man finally get what he had coming to him for starting all these fights? Is Pat Bev behind that wheel? Who's in the car?
Who was driving the car? Oh.
I did it for the Suns. I did it for the people.
If we zoom in, do we see like Paul George? Do we see Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray? This was
it's the kid in the Jamal Murray jersey.
The Jamal Murray guy finally got his comeuppance.
The Nuggets in 7 guy.
Dude, look at the way he bent around this car.
This is amazing. This is the greatest thing we've ever watched on this show.
Okay, just listen to the noise he makes.
First off, who's he trying to impress jumping over a kiddie pool? What's he trying to do here? This man just injured himself. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, this is like the Steven Adams.
Look, he knows right here. He knows. He's trying to break with his feet. He's trying to break with the brakes. He knows he just done goofed up. The thud sound.
He gets hit by the car like a good neighbor. State Farm, there.
Chris
Chris
Paul.
Paul shows up. Suns in 4. Chris Paul,
shows up.
Devin Booker, the entire Suns starting lineup. It's a State Farm commercial, Ted. This is a State Farm commercial.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Can you Photoshop Cliff Paul into this?
He's gonna be standing next to it.
Bro, this is amazing.
Is everyone all right? I want to make sure there are no injuries, cause like
Fine.
he posted this, so like I think at least he's cool. I mean,
Fine.
also I'm looking at the shadow right here. It looks like he jumped besides the kiddie pool. He didn't jump directly over it.
Chris Paul should have been sitting in the kiddie pool. That'd be even funny.
Like you see this back tire right here, right?
Yeah.
It is not directly over that kiddie pool. I think he went to the side.
Was he wearing Chucks?
It doesn't matter what he's wearing because he got rocked into next week.
Yeah, he wasn't wearing those for long. This video is the greatest video I've ever seen.
Oh, I want to watch it 3 more times. All right, that's it.
We've been wishing this man would finally get what he can to him.
No,
and it happened.
because that's not what I want. Because last week we were saying some pretty vile things about this guy. Like, vile's not the right word. Just stuff like, okay, he's a terrorist. These are the things that
Did
we were saying.
That?
We said he was creating a militia. He had some terrorist organizations. He was on his Cameo. He was saying that he would beat people up. Just a member of the mafia.
But we didn't wish. I don't know. Anyways, what I'm saying is maybe him getting hit by this car woke him up a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't be the guy I am. Maybe I shouldn't promote violence and basketball team civil wars.
This is insane. I cannot believe what just happened.
Bro,
Again, this is awful. We need to say injuries are not fun.
Do you think this is set up?
No. Who the fuck with their car?
The crazy Sons and 4 guy. It's probably his friend.
No, you're hearing me. I'm saying whose car would just do this? That looks like a Sub. That's a Subaru. Nobody in their right mind would just...
A Sons and 4 guy friend.
No, that's not happening. I don't think this is set up.
What if you and I were in this guy's shoes? I'm just like, bro, hit me with your car.
I'll hit you with your car. How's that?
Sure, maybe this is the Sons and 4 guy's car. Like,
he sounds like a video game character who just lost a life.
It's just like perfect time, perfect place. Just I have a hard time believing videos nowadays because how the world is.
This is the last time, all right? God. Prayers up to Sons and 4 guy. Prayers up to Sons and 4 guy. Let's start a GoFundMe.
I'm not gonna do that.
For his hospital bills, clearly.
This man's already making bankroll.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, so last week we went over a lot of his schemes to really capitalizing on this newfound fame.
Oh no, there's more.
There's more.
What's up, guys? Just finished my first ever autograph signing. We have limited edition items, basketballs, posters, Steve Nash jerseys signed by your boy. Check out the link in the bio. 25% of the proceeds are going to Phoenix Suns charities.
So vague, by the way. Phoenix Suns charities, not just Phoenix area charities.
My pocket is what he meant to say there.
75% is going to my pocket.
Big things happen.
25% is going into my left pocket. That's the Phoenix Suns charities. Also, who would want a Steve Nash jersey signed by this schmuck? Give me a Steve Nash jersey signed by Steve Nash. If you're gonna sign If you're gonna sign a jersey, get custom jerseys that say Suns and 4 guy on the back with a 4.
Yeah. Dude, you know what's funny is last week when we went over the bobblehead, it said this item is a must-have for any bobblehead or sports fan. Is any of this stuff a must-have for any sports head fanatic?
Let's DM that guy, King of the Cards, for any issues or let's ask some
say,
questions.
Hey man, I got a Suns in 4 jersey and it said "fuck you, dude." Like what? He said he hates me. I don't know this guy. Why did he do that?
I got a Suns in 4 guy jersey and it said meet at this address to fuck up some Milwaukee fans. I'm not sure what I signed myself into, but I think I just enlisted in the military.
I got a jersey and it has my address written on it, and it has a photo of my sister with a knife attached to it.
I bought this jersey and it says fuck the free world. I don't know what that means, but I just need to let you know, Mr. King of the Cards, Mr. Kevin McAllister's up to some no good.
Listen, I think I got one that's kind of weird because I bought a basketball and it's just covered in blood. There's no signature on it. It's just fucking blood everywhere. I don't understand it. The UPS guy gave me such a horrible look.
So I bought a Suns and 4 guys signed basketball, and when they delivered it, I didn't know what it was because it was so heavy. But I opened the package to find the basketball, and then the basketball itself was really heavy, and I just this seems heavier than a basketball. So I cut the basketball open. It was full of cocaine. I don't know I don't know what's happening here, but
is this my cocaine now? Do I?
I didn't order cocaine. I ordered a Suns and 4 basketball. I don't know if he's trying to make this a drug industry, and he's just sending out these things as his way of getting drugs into the world. But sir, I'm scared, and I'd like a refund.
Sir, Mr. King of the Cards, I actually ordered a large, and you guys delivered me a small. I love it, but I like the right size.
Steve Nash should be filing a lawsuit immediately.
First ever autograph signing. We have limited.
A couple weeks ago, exclusive content on our website. I said that I was the anti-Suns and 4 guy. I was gonna show up in Steve Nash Lakers garb and get into some fist fights. Should I just start doing this? Should I just be signing things, sending things out?
Yeah.
Items.
That Altoid case will be what our prize is with your signature on it.
I got the eBay up right here with all of this stuff.
Oh no, $102.50, $41. Why is it such a difference?
So these are bids. So this is probably just the 1 of 4. Yeah, I mean they're all gonna probably sell for about the same. This one, what did you say?
Yeah. No, I thought it was 1 bid, but it's 11. My eyes are terrible.
Yeah. 22 bids, 11 bids, 15 bids. This says 14.
$12.50. It's just like a ball you buy from the store at that price.
I could just make this up, right? Like this guy's no. I'm trying to think of a famous person. He's no JFK. Like I could probably forge his signature pretty accurately.
That's fraud, and we would never do that. But yes.
I'm just gonna go to the store and buy a Spalding basketball.
Can we zoom in on a photo just to see what the signature looked like? I'm curious.
Yeah.
Not that we're gonna copy. That sounds very sketchy that we're gonna copy it, but I'm just curious what his autograph looks like.
Hover to zoom. Oh, I'm enlarging. So this is kind of what we're looking at.
Okay. Suns and 4. Oh, I like how he numbers it. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
There's only 4 of them though. I think that's as many jerseys as he got at Champs.
He's just like, man, this is kind of expensive. These are expensive jerseys. I hope I sell for more than.
No, knowing this guy, he bought the China ones that are fake.
Yeah, from dhgate.com or whatever.
Yeah.
Damn.
These jerseys were $4.50. I'm gonna sell them for $800.
Yeah.
My signature makes it worth $4,000.
And we're gonna go to the Phoenix Suns charities, 25%.
Suns and 4,000.
Suns and 4. Do you have anything else to say about Suns and 4 guy?
Every week we say no, and then the following week we do. So I'm gonna say no.
but I'll see you next week.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
We talked a lot about, Phoenix Suns fans over the past few weeks. We have not said anything about Milwaukee Bucks fans, though. And I figure,
have they been in the news, though?
They are in the NBA championship, so let's give them their proper due, okay? Milwaukee Bucks fans, this is for you.
Oh, he can't. Oh, he ripped it. Okay. I thought he was gonna. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why does he look scared? Oh, what's happening? Oh man, we might get flagged for content on our channel.
I don't know if we can watch that again. Yeah, so I think we've seen enough of the Bucks fans. I think I'm done with Milwaukee.
Night and day difference with the Phoenix Suns fans. Huh?
That's the Bucks and 6 guy. And we got the Bucks and 6 guy versus the Suns and 4 guy boxing tournament.
Are you referring to that as Bucks and 6 guy as me?
No. Whew.
But yeah, they can be on the Charles Barkley Ted undercard.
Ted, we still got so much to get to. Let's see. Let's zoom right through this stuff. All right.
Sure.
Because I don't want to leave anything on the table. Because it's a fast-paced world. So much changes. What was that quote you said at the beginning? Bad things happen to good people.
No, people hate winners.
That doesn't really apply to this quote. Ted, we mentioned earlier it's July 5th.
That's why we don't like the Suns and 4 guy.
Oh, because he's a winner.
Yeah.
That makes sense. People hate winners. We don't hate him, though. So, Ted, it's summertime, July 5th.
Yeah, summertime.
How are you spending your summer, my friend?
Well, we had some parties over the weekend. That was a good time. Drank lots of alcohol, swam in a pool. Working.
Yeah, so you said swimming, outside, enjoying the summer, enjoying all the time, the nice weather.
Yeah.
When you think of Klay Thompson, what do you think of?
The 80s. Boats.
You're referencing
Doobies.
Exclusive content on our website. It was a really great episode that we just missed.
It was.
It was a really good episode. This is what Ted's referencing.
Going with the old school cuts today. 80s. It's the 80s. I like the 80s.
Lattes.
80s was all about big colors, supersonic sounds, groovy tunes. I don't need no dreams when I'm by your...
This is when the Space Jam check hits, and he's going wild.
So what Suns and 4 guy was watching when he hit that car.
Yo, we need to splice this to when the Suns and 4 guy gets hit by that car.
Yeah, Alcatraz. Never been there. I don't think I'm gonna go. Love the movie The Rock, though.
Is Klay already a Hall of Gamer?
Yeah, so this is what we're referencing. Klay Thompson on a boat. But if you thought this was an isolated incident of him getting lit on a boat, you are mistaken. Uh-oh. This boy, he loves his boat, Ted.
Happen. You gotta manifest things, speak things into existence. 2022 NBA champs, fat 30-pound salmon all season, well, summer season. Man, took Rook on the boat yesterday, taught him the ropes, taught him how to tie a line. I taught him a few things.
You did not tell him how to do a jump shot, though.
You guys are watching the playoffs.
Who was he referring to there?
James Wiseman.
Oh, okay.
To watch, be honest, fellas. It's hard for me to watch because I know it's hard for me to watch, be honest, fellas. I taught him a few things. You guys are watching the playoffs. It's hard for me to watch, be honest, fellas. It's hard for me to watch because I know if we was there, it'd be a different story. But you gotta channel that energy into your workouts. That's called
How's
life.
he gonna get to the finals next year when Steph's gonna leave?
Yeah, I don't know if Steph's gonna leave, but look at this man. This looks like when you're FaceTiming with your mother and she's trying to figure out how things work. He said, "You guys watching the finals? Pff, that's lame." I got video of him with the Rook. I think that's Alcatraz. Maybe that's Alcatraz.
Got Rook on the boat with me. You don't know a damn thing, but I'm teaching him the ropes. What it's like to be a straight captain, baby. It's nice out here.
His new nickname, the Stray Captain.
What'd you say?
It's his new nickname, the Stray Captain.
It's your boy, the Straight Captain.
Stray Captain.
It's nice out here. You got anything to say, Rook? You don't even know.
Wiseman could care less. This dude on his phone, probably on Instagram.
He's texting people being like, yo, Clay takes this boat really seriously. Listen, I
feel like I'm on Gilligan's Island.
Listen, he did not say anything to me the entire trip. And then as soon as he pulled out his phone, he started going wild. Like, he looked at me deadpanned in the eyes, frown, nothing, hours. As soon as he pulls his phone out, suddenly we're best friends? What?
This man jumped in the water and grabbed a salmon with his bare hands.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought we were catching fish with a pole. No, he jumped in and grabbed it with his teeth.
He's texting his buddy being like, man, Klay Thompson keeps taking videos of me.
He's sending him his location to get picked up by a helicopter or like the Navy SEALs, bro. He's terrified.
He keeps calling me the Straight Captain, not a straight captain, the Straight Captain.
I think he said stray, S-T-R-A-Y.
Yeah, I'm about to be a stray captain.
It's nice out here. You got anything to say, Rook?
What if, like, when they went back, there's just a line of cocaine? Like, just.
What if they said, you got anything to say, Rook? And Wiseman's like, help me. Please help me.
Help me. This is my location. No. Honestly, that looks fun. I want Klay Thompson to take me out on a boat.
I love fishing. That'd be so much fun.
Me too.
I love deep sea fishing, too. It's so fun.
I just think Klay Thompson looks like a real fun guy, and I just don't understand why I'm just finding this out in 2021.
Call Klay Thompson a mushroom.
Yo, shut the hell up.
I miss you guys too. How many points am I gonna average next year? You know, I'm not gonna put an expectation on it.
This guy is drunk. This is how I talk when I'm drinking, by the way.
Hold on. He said 2022 NBA Finals, but I don't want to say how many points I'm gonna score in a year.
Oh, I think he's going like, I'm gonna drop like 80 next year. 80 a game.
I miss you guys too. How many
points? He'll be the only scorer on that team.
Where's Steph going?
You'll see.
Next year, you know, I'm not going to put an expectation on it.
Sounds more like a threat when you say it like that. Like, well, Steph's not going to be there.
All I'm going to say is the Lakers will have a different point guard next year.
Weird.
I just want to be an efficient player. I don't care how many points I score, but I want to have a positive impact every time on the hardwood. That real plus-minus stuff. That analytical stuff. You feel me?
Oh,
man.
Why does he sound like Logic?
Man.
It's
just
that analytical stuff, you know?
Us today, people. Captaining the vessel all by myself. Look at Alcatraz, America. We're funny. Why we build these terrible places on such beautiful pieces of land?
I was getting deep.
What was this 5 seconds that just happened right here, Ted?
I have no idea.
What just happened?
I don't know, brother.
Did a ghost come into him and then leave? Okay.
Why we build these terrible places on such beautiful pieces of land?
I don't know, man.
Dude, Monstars. You watch Space Jam, the original one, right?
Of course. Currently, right now, I'm looking at 2 vintage Space Jam toy packs sealed. One's a Michael Jordan pack. One is a Monstars pack. And then I'm looking at the original DVD of Space Jam and the Michael Secret Stuff water bottle.
Okay.
I have a shrine.
So really big Space Jam fan. That was one of the Monstars coming into his body and taking his his ability.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is movie promotion, and we're falling into it.
Shit.
They were funny.
Is this what you want me to remind you about?
Why we build these terrible
No, it's not. I'm asking you to remind me about that in a little bit, all right?
Places on such beautiful pieces of land.
He lost his basketball ability right there. Wow.
That's why he didn't want to say how many points he was going to score because he knew.
He just wanted, that positive impact on the hardwood type of stuff. The plus minus shit, the analytical stuff.
Analytics.
This man's just having a good time during the summer.
People hate winners.
People hate winners.
People also hate winter.
Also,
What's this man doing?
This guy over the past 3 years has had 3 knee surgeries.
Stop going so hard.
He's had I think 2 knee surgeries, 1 torn Achilles. His legs can't really, handle this type of stuff.
No.
Sheesh. Yeah, Klay Thompson on a boat. I really like that. I think he's kind of funny.
That'd be the next NBA movie.
You
had Uncle Drew. Now we're gonna have Klay Thompson on a boat.
I think it needs to be a music video.
You had it already.
Whatever.
I hate you.
Klay Thompson on a boat.
It's like Russell Westbrook on a farm.
I'm gonna drop a new single next week.
Is that a song?
Oh, what if I drop one right now?
No, I'm saying, wasn't Russell Westbrook on a farm something?
Yeah, it's a Lil Dicky song.
Okay, yeah.
Ted, I've got 2 things.
Man, now we're gonna have to write verse. All right, Jordan and I will write verses for Klay Thompson on a boat.
But it has nothing to do with Klay Thompson being on a boat either. We're not gonna mention the boat or Klay Thompson at all. It's gonna be all about our come up, all about the struggles of being.
Is that what Russell Westbrook on a boat is? Because I've never heard it.
Russell Westbrook on a farm. That's your thing. You got to listen to it today. Okay.
All right, homework.
Pick your path, Ted. We've got
Space Jam.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say about Space Jam.
All right, we're not talking Space Jam.
Not Space Jam. Maybe next week.
We got some time.
I've got one more story. One more story.
Okay.
Pick your path. Tyler Herro or Kevin Huerter?
Give me my boy the bucket.
I was really hoping you were gonna say this. This one might be quick. We might have time for the Kevin Huerter one. Have you seen this video? We've talked a lot about boxing recently.
Do I need to fight Tyler Herro instead of Trump?
Well, he's practicing. I think you have probably a better chance against Tyler Herro at this. I'm thinking half of those TikTokers would have knocked this guy out.
Absolutely. I think I'd be surprised if Tyler Herro puts up a video in a couple days to get knocked out.
You know what's what was his nickname? The Bucket. You said it. Isn't that something that
Boy Wonder?
Okay, well I'm talking about Bucket specifically. Don't boxing trainers bring buckets to boxing events? You can have the ice in it, or you can puke in it.
Yeah.
Tyler the Bucket. Tyler Herro is definitely not a boxer. I don't know.
No.
I just thought that.
I liked it. I liked that. That was a good video.
Yeah, whatever. We still got time for Atlanta. I want to get into it.
Kevin Huerter.
Atlanta. Give me 3 words that would describe Atlanta culture.
Peaches. Coca-Cola. Rap music.
Yes, okay, you nailed it. Rap music. So there was this thing, halftime or near halftime, it was a timeout at the Game 6 Hawks-Bucks. They were doing on the Jumbotron, it was a tournament style of these Atlanta-based rappers, and the Hawks players would choose who would go on to the next round. Kind of fun, excuse me, crowd interaction kind of thing, get to know the players.
Yeah.
So if you missed that, it was Rich the Kid or Outkast. Hey Yeah, all of those other Outkast songs, and also a guy named Rich the Kid. I don't know him. But clearly, everyone wanted Outkast. What? No.
Wow.
Yeah. This is why they lost.
Kevin.
People were calling him Kayvon before this. I heard people were taking away his card. I wish like they were asking them these questions during the timeout. Like they had to pull a player, take him aside for like 15 seconds. Like
I'll cast Rich the Kid. I mean a timeout.
Boo! Dude, the crowd was not happy with that.
No.
Interestingly,
Gucci Mane, a little baby.
It doesn't matter about that. Interestingly, Ted, I was like, oh, I don't know who Rich the Kid is. I'll look him up. I looked up Rich the Kid, and would you look at where he was born?
Queens, New York. It's egregious and horrific.
Queens, New York, huh? My boy Bill de Blasio strikes again. Are you kidding me?
He's got an inside on everything, huh?
Why is it I feel like I'm Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Everything just leads back to this guy with Atlanta.
I think something fishy's going on with this guy.
I don't understand it. Look at it. Stop hunting for fouls. All right. That's basically it.
That's not basketball.
That's not basketball. That's not rap music. That kind of thing. Ted, it's the Max Deal right here on That Humble Radio. ThatHumble.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, ThatHumble.com, YouTube, TikTok. We're TikTokers. We love TikTok right now. Oh my God, TikTok is my favorite thing in the world. Other than the person that I do this every single time I do this with Ted. You do this thing where you take us out.
So, this week, the Max Deal, fantastic. We talk about the NBA Finals. Like we said, tell us who you want to win down below, and tell us who you think is going to win NBA Finals MVP. Also, I'd like to make that verse and make Klay Thompson on a boat someday. So if you want to hear that, tell us down below. And also, I think eventually we're going to give some reviews on Space Jam 2, because Jordan and I both plan to see it. It should be coming out here within, 2 weeks, so get ready for that. My name was Ted. That was Jordan. This was the Max Deal.
Ted, I remember what I was going to say about Space Jam, but again, I want you to remind me for next week. One last thing I want to throw out there. We have 4 Filet-O-Fishes on the line, and you are 4 games away from getting 4 Filet-O-Fishes. If the Suns win, I buy you 4 Filet-O-Fish. That's something we'll talk about next week on the Max Deal.
Do I think it was a dirty play?